Hi everyone, it's Tammy with Frou-frou Studio. Welcome back. I hope everybody is having a great weekend. I am having a pretty good one. It's just kind of chilly. But other than that, it has been a wonderful weekend. Alright, so today I'm just going to do some a page layout in my little grubby grungy bird journal here, and I call it a bird journal because it has a bird on the cover. There are birds on the inside, but it's not necessarily all birds. So this is my personal journal that I made, and I want to embellish these couple of pages, and I felt like doing something kind of frilly but also vintagey, and so that's what I'm going to do today. And I'm going to use parts of a kit by UniqueDesignFactory, and it's a kind of a red and white. It's supposed to be Christmas themed papers and tags, but there are a lot of things in it that are not necessarily Christmas that you could use in another tag. And I originally saw this digital because Rita Jensen is using it to make a journal, and it is just gorgeous. So if you haven't checked out those videos, hop over to her channel and watch what she's doing, because she is doing something that I cannot do. She is doing a lot of slow stitching and stuff like that, which I don't even try to mess with. So anyway, I'm going to use parts of it to lay out this page, and then you'll probably see, if I had to guess, some of this on Tuesday's Color Combo 2023, because this week's prompts happen to be cream and crimson, and this kit is exactly that. So, I just printed out a couple of pages to do this layout, but here are some of the tags that are available. And I think the tag digital has 9 pages, and they're just really unique. And I have been looking for something that is not the typical what we always see in digitals and in journaling. You know, I am one of Tim Holtz's biggest fans, but there are so many Tim Holtz journalers out there that use his products that it becomes really redundant, if you know what I mean. And I am not knocking his products, and I am for sure not knocking anyone who uses his products, because I use them all the time. I love his paper dolls. I love his paper, his stamps, and everything about it. I just wanted to find something that was a little bit different, and kind of take a break from the Tim Holtz kind of thing. And I'm sure if you've been doing this for a while, you guys feel the same way from time to time. You just want something different, and something that you know, has not been done a million times. So, when I saw Rita using this digital, first of all, I love red. It's my favorite color. I just had to do something with it. And so, I'm going to do this layout in my book. But I think eventually what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a winter type journal using this vintage cover with these digitals, and I think it's going to be really cute and kind of a unique winter journal, because like I said, this is intended to be Christmassy, and there are you know, some of the digitals in these kits are very Christmassy, but a lot of them are not. And so that's why I picked this one. Okay, enough jabbering and let's get busy. So I just printed out this one sheet of journal page, you know, that's a double page, and I'm just using half of it. The other side looks like this, so that's what you get. And I have trimmed it down because I want to put it on this page. And so I am going to, I may have to trim it down a little more. Yeah, I may have to tear that top off just a little more. I'm going to use it as my base, you know, on top of this book page, and have just a little bit of the book page exposed over here to the side. And now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'm going to leave that a pocket. I don't really care if it's a pocket in my journal or not, but I do have a little tag that I think I might want to stick down in there just for looks. That's another thing I've been thinking about as far as journals go, and junk journals. You know, we all make junk journals, and we all make pockets and tags and, you know, tucks, and I'm thinking, is that necessary? I mean, because if you are a true journaler, because I'm not, you know, I make journals for the pretty paper and the pictures and the things like that. I'm not a writer. But if you are a true journaler, and I mean, are all those pockets and tags, oh, and I glued that all the way down. That's okay. We can work with that like that too. Are all those pockets and tags and tucks, and is all that necessary? I know that we do it because we like, you know, to flip through a journal and move the things around, but is there a way to achieve that and to still get the fulfillment that you like about junk journals without doing all those pockets and things? Because, again, redundancy. You know, it seems like the same kind of thing. And sorry, I'm looking for my, oh, there it is. I was looking for my rag. This paper's kind of slick. I don't like how that did that right there. You know, is there another way that you can get that same interactive kind of thing in a journal without it being pockets and tags and, you know, all the stuff we see all the time in journals? I think that's going to be my next kind of, when I do when I do the bread journal, is to kind of experiment with that and see what I can come up with. Now, see, this is going to have a pocket on this side, so that's not, how can I make it interactive with it not being, you know, pockets and tags and that kind of thing? Okay, this is, sorry, I'm off on a tangent instead of talking about what I'm doing. This is a photocopy of an actual cabinet card that I have. This is also a photocopy, but this is what it originally looked like. And what I did was, which I think turned out really cool, so if, you know, it may be something you want to try, is I ran a copy of it on my printer, and as soon as it came out, sorry, had to wipe my nose a little bit there. As soon as it came out of the printer, I took a paper towel and I wiped it down. so that before the ink was totally dry. And I loved the effect that it gave. One, because, you know, I printed it as a color copy and all the ink was not set. When I wiped it, it exposed, I don't know if you can see, but red in her dress. And then also, it makes it look much older than what my actual cabinet card looks like. And I love this faded appearance that it ended up with. So anyway, you might want to try that. I thought it was kind of cool. All right. So what do I want to do now? I'm going to take these little fabrics here. This is just a little scrap piece of cream colored crocheted lace stuff and ticking, red and cream ticking, and another little tea-dyed trim. And I'm going to stick it up under here. I'm going to leave the strings because I like the strings. Scoot that down a little bit. Scoot this down a little bit. Give me a good balance. Okay, and then I have this tag, which is by Shabby Dabby Doodah. Ink that up, and I'm going to put it under here, but I'm going to cover up where it says the pharmacy, and I want it to say just South Queensferry. There. And I'll put my tag under there. That's what I'll do. Sorry, I've just got a big old stack of stuff over here. I was going through and pulling out everything that was cream and red to do my color combo thing. And I was like, oh, I really want to do a spread in my journal with this. Okay, here's one of the tags, and I just backed it with some dictionary page and with some cardstock to make it a little stiffer. Ink that up. I'm using Vintage Photo for my ink, and I'm going to put this little string through there. Yeah, you need to check out Rita's video. It's really cute because, like, on this page where there are strings, and it may not have been this page, but something similar to it that had the strings through it, she actually put actual strings through hers. So it looks really cool. And like, there's one page in the thing that has a Christmas tree on it, and she put some French knots that look like ornaments on the tree. So she's doing a really, really good job with the slow stitching and stuff. And like I said, I don't do anything like that. So I enjoy watching it. I just can't do it. I mean, I probably could if I spent the time to actually learn to use my sewing machine. And I mean, I can do basic, you know, regular sewing something up on the sewing machine, but I get so frustrated with it. I think I'm going to put it out that way so it sticks out. Alright, so that's going to go like that. And then I have some stamps. I thought I would maybe... You know what? I think I'm going to put them on the picture because that's not typical. I'm all about this not being typical right now. I don't know why. Okay. And then I cut this little tag out, which I think is really cute. And I'm going to put it up here in the corner, like it's hanging on the corner there. It's got a little clothespin on the end of it. And I'll eventually stamp something right there, but right now I'm undecided about what I want to stamp, so I'm just going to leave it for the moment. Happy with that? Yeah, I think I am. So I'm going to glue all this down on this side. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for the most part, since we are working with some fabric. Yeah, I just love this paper. So cute. I guess I should have, oh, I did glue that. For a minute, I didn't think I glued that back piece down, but I guess I did. I'm actually going to hang that off the page a little bit, I think. I like things that hang off and aren't straight. And some cases, and in some cases, things that aren't straight drive me crazy. It just depends on what I'm working on, actually. And what aesthetic I'm trying to get across. So, you guys ready for the holidays? I mean, I cannot believe that it's almost that time again. Seems like that we just had all that stuff. Not that I don't love it. I do, but it just seems like this year has flown by. Am I putting this low enough? I think I want it over this way more. Okay, now I'm going to glue this down. That's not going to stick. It's being stubborn. There's a pocket. When I'm smushing my stamp up here. All right, everything stay down now. Okay, and then I'm going to put this up here in this corner. And again, when I decide what I want on there, I'll put a stamp or a rub-on or something on there. I just haven't decided what that is yet. Okay. So that should be a pocket now, so that this will go in here and kind of hang out the side. Now, what else do we want to do? Over here on this side, which is just a kind of a brown paper bag, almost kind of page, that came out of a notebook, a spire-bound notebook, and I think it was to protect, you know, like a protection sheet. I don't think it was for anything in particular. But I'm going to put some ticking because I love ticking. It's probably my favorite fabric next to twill. I love twill too, which I do have a twill napkin over there that I think I'm going to use in the color combo video. So I'm going to tear a piece of this. Where are my scissors? I have buried them somewhere. I'm sure they're right in front of my face. What in the world? Okay, let me grab another pair. And I'm just going to make like a little fabric and lace cluster to go over here. Just because I can. Maybe. Because I want to, maybe more appropriate. I don't know about the can thing. I'm going to try here. Okay, and then I've got that. I've got some red sari silk. Now, what I'm wondering is, I think I'll go that way with that. And I've got some just like muslin. Now I'm getting too many strings because they're getting all tangled up and everything. And sorry, silk. And I've got a button And I've got some red string. Need yeah, I think that's kind of cute like that. So let's do what? Ooh, I know, let's safety pin it. Do I have a big? Rusty one, or kind of rusty one, or bigger? Let's see if this one will work. That's caught in that button. There we go. My string. Where did my string go? My thread. Oh, there it is. I think. I'm having issues, guys. There we go. Yep. And I think I'm going to glue this down with glue stick and hope that it works. And if not, it's my journal and I can always go back and fix it because it'll be here. It won't be like, you know, it's been sent off to somebody and it comes unglued. So we're going to try it with this and I'll be able to check it in a little while and see if it's stuck it down. Ooh. I don't want it to get down in that crease. I don't think I got any glue there. There we go. Now I'm going to take some and put right across here to hold this lace piece across. Oh no, I I missed the sorry sock with the pin. There we go. Now I'm going to take my button and just kind of put right there. And it was like a shank button. You know, it had a little metal shank on the back of it for, and I just took a piece of pliers and bent it over so to be flatter. I'm going to use Fabri-Tac for that, and we'll put a little clamp on it for a minute. All right. Now down here at the bottom, I'm going to use, I don't know if I want this wide one or the thin one. This is 49 in Marquette washi tape, and it's kind of a cream and a red, and it looks like lace. It's kind of cool. I think that one, if I tear it, because I don't want it to be too regular, you know. And then I might take another piece of it and make a tab on there. I don't know, maybe not. Put it back on the roll for a minute. And then I've got this little one. I just love this tape. I have it in red, this red and cream, and I also have it in brown. And I'm sure there's other colors available. These were just the ones that I liked. I think I'll put a little piece right there. Okay, I think that's got it, guys. The only other thing is, what am I going to put there? And I just don't know at the moment what I want to do. And I might put this card back there too. This is just the old library reference card. It's going to be too long. It's Shakespeare's Life and Times. But I'd like to keep one of them while I still have some. This is my, when I journal like this, it's because I'm hoarding stuff that I don't want to get rid of. Isn't that awful? But it's the truth. What would it look if I did that? Weird. Let me put some glue stick down at the bottom of this. Just a little bit to tack it down, so it doesn't get in the way when the pages turn. Yeah, I'm stopping there, guys. And like I said, I have this 12 napkin that I think I'll use in the color combos. So that'll be on Tuesday. And I'm sure I'll use a couple more pieces out of this kit because it just fits perfectly. So why not, right? So that's it. So if you guys have any comments or ideas about the pockets and the tucks and that kind of thing, and or if you guys know someone that has a unique digital or is doing something different than somebody else, let me know, because I like to see things that are different. I know Amy at Crafty Cat, a lot of her digitals are not typical, and they're different from other people's, and that's, I like that. So if y'all know of anybody else, let me know and I'll go check it out. So everybody continue to have a great weekend, and I'll see you back on Tuesday for Color Combo 2023. Bye.